Hi everyone, Matteo here, and also Casey, and this is episode 5 of this light roast brewing series. We are on a mission. At the end of the previous video, the episode 4, we found out that the recipe that was working very well with the Orea narrow, with the open base, so flat bottom brewer, didn't work very well with the V60. The drainage was very slow, the total brew time was very long, 10 minutes 50, and that brought in the cup dryness and bitterness. At the end of the video, I said I know what to do to change, what to modify about this method to make sure that we can achieve a nice cup with this coffee that I brewed last time. I will brew the same also this time. This is a coffee from Coffee Collective in Denmark, Copenhagen, and it's a wash geisha from Peru. I really enjoyed when I brewed with the Orea. It was really nice coffee. With the V60, it wasn't good. So we needed to fix it. Now, I said at the end of the video, try to guess what I will change for making the coffee better. Some of you got it, and that is actually something that I mentioned on the first video of this series, the episode 1, when at the end said, now another variable I need to mention is about the paper filter, because the paper filter with this method play a very important role. Now, the paper filter is an important variable for every coffee, natural wash, funky, whatever. Paper filter is part of the recipe. But when we talk about light roast, it's more important because the coffee, is more dense, drainage is kind of like usually slow, so that variable paper filter is more important compared to a coffee that drains fast by its own. It's more forgiving. Since the last episode, when I was using conical drippers, I was using the Hario V60 paper, the 02 from Japan, made in Japan, and it's pretty standard filter that you find everywhere. But for this video, we need to change the paper filter. We need to use something that is faster, okay? Something that gives a faster drainage, and so we compensate with the resistance of the coffee, with the nature of the coffee. So in this video, we're going to use the Cafec Abaca paper filter. This is different. First of all, it's a different material, and also another particular thing of this filter, if you can see, the texture of the paper filter is more rough compared to the classic Hario V60 or any other paper that even the Cafec ones, they make different kind of paper filters. Some of them are better for dark roast, some better for light roast. Maybe we can dive deeper in the future in paper filter and see the other Cafec products. And also the paper is less pressed when it's produced in the factory. So basically the fiber of the paper allows the water to drain faster compared to other models of paper filter. So what I'm expecting from this is to have a faster drainage. Faster drainage, I don't know, we will see now how fast it's going to be. It will be faster anyway. All right. While this is draining, let's prepare the coffee. I will use the same recipe that I was using in the previous video. The only thing we change basically is the paper filter. I'm going to use the same water with at the same temperature, 94 degrees, same amount of coffee, 15 grams, all right, for okay, 50 grams for 250 grams of water. And I will grind the coffee at 30 clicks with the Comandante. And we will brew the coffee with the same pattern that we used in the previous video, which is a 6 pour of 45, 45, 40, 40, 40, and 40. Now let's brew the coffee and we will see what we achieve. Okay. Let's go. The first one. This is already drained fast. Maybe just because the first pour. Okay, so far the drainage is promising, but as always, after the third pour, I'm sure that the drainage will start to slow down. That's because, again, the migration of fine particles on the paper filter always happens. All right, now let's put this 40. Another 40. As you can see now, the drainage is slowing down, but I'm not worried about this because we still need a good contact time to extract nice juicy mouthfeel and sweetness from a light roast. So I'm not worried about it. Also because we are 3 minutes then and we are on the 5th pour, so it's only 1 pour left. It's not gonna be 10 minutes 50 for sure. Hopefully, you never know. Okay. Let's go with the last one. All right, 250. Now let's wait until everything finishes to drain, and then we taste. Almost finish. Let's call it 4 minutes 50. We are happy with this. So, I mean, the time speaks by itself. Just different paper filter, there is a 6 minutes of difference, and that is massive. It's crazy. I mean, if you think about 6 minutes, by just changing the paper filter, you think it's white, it's the same, but no, it's not. And this is a very important variable, okay? I actually never mentioned in the past videos, like changing the paper filter. Like I never go like deeper in this because, sometimes you try to be more consistent as possible, because if you start to change a lot of variables, it's a never-ending game, okay? Sometimes it's good to stick with what you have and get the best out of that. But changing paper filter in this case make a massive difference. The same is going to be for the grinder. If you change the grinder, it's going to be the same, but you cannot have all the grinders in the world here because it's too many. So try to work with what you have. The aroma is crazy. But it's good to have a few paper filters that you can have at home, so you can change it based, on the coffee you're brewing. The reason why I'm making this video as well is, share, like knowledge about brewing, but there is a purpose on this. How many times people struggle to get the best out of a bag of coffee? They bought a bag, very excited, maybe very expensive, very hyped, like a geisha, and you go through the bag and you cannot get a good results because maybe with the tools that you have, it didn't work, or you try to get the best out from the tools you have, and that's fine. But sometimes, as you can see now, just changing the paper filter is going to make like a massive difference. Like I know how it tastes because I brewed it before making this video, but that is going to change a lot, and it's just a paper filter. So basically, it's just like if you get some few equipment at home just to make sure that, okay, I'm opening a new bag, I see with a classic paper filter from Hario, the Japanese, the version that I have, it didn't work. Okay, instead of like try to say, okay, let me grind finer or coarser in this case, like you would have gone coarser and coarser and coarser and struggle, how am I gonna extract this coffee? It's like tea-like, it's not good, it's dry, no mouthfeel, no sweetness. If you like mouthfeel, sweetness, how can I do it? It's simple. Change the paper filter. It's a simple method to change. You don't need like a fancy grinder or like the latest, I don't know, the kettle or with a fancy gooseneck or the, I don't know, science lab water minerals for making the perfect Taylor water. Just a paper filter. I mean, it's simple, The aroma is like mango, peach, jasmine. It's very delicate as well, sweet as well, very clean. It's bright. I'm expecting it as well on the taste, to be honest, and I'm excited actually to drink this. Mouthfeel is incredible. Even if you use a fast drainage paper, it's buttery. It's juicy, even more than juicy. It's very coating and buttery as a mouthfeel, and it's really good actually. This kind of paper allows more oils to pass through because it's less pressed, as I said. So it's a win-win situation here. It's sweet, the acidity is there, it's bright, floral as well. There's a lot of jasmine, especially like when it's coming after at the end. The aftertaste is not long in this stage of temperature, but it's very nice. So the coffee just like shifts. It's even better. It tastes even better than the one from Orea. Just changing the paper filter. It's, so simple. I need to go through a full video about paper filter. I have a few more from Cafec. I don't have all of them. I have the Abaca. I actually have also the Abaca Plus. That would be cool as well to try, but not in this video. And I have the T90, it's very popular. There are other versions, basically all conical. So we can try this in the future. I'm sure that it would be interesting. Like, kind of like having the same coffee, same grinds, as I have same recipe, and just changing the paper filter and see with each one the drainage and the result in the cup. It will be like very, very interesting. Coffee is cooling down, it's getting more yellow. The peach is there, mango is there. Sweeter, mouthfeel increases as well. The aftertaste become longer. It's not very long, okay? It's still like tea-like, a bit short, medium, I will say, lasting, but it's a good quality. Let me check a TDS before I finish it. All right. Like even in terms of TDS, probably this will be lower in theory. Last time was 150, and that is normal because at the end of the day, the drainage was like very long, so a longer time allows the water to extract more solids. And the TDS is 1.36. Usually that is the target for this kind of coffee. It's perfect. I mean, just a paper filter. So simple. So again, I use the Abaca paper filter from Cafec, and you can actually find this pretty everywhere. There's going to be like a distributor in your country for sure. So yeah, I will link something below in the description. So if you want to have a look, if you don't have it, I'm sure that many of you already know the brand and have the paper filter. But you know, just to confirm the fact that we fix it. That's it. Just a paper filter. So simple. That's it. Coffee is almost finished. You see, like I arrived to the end, and I think I have 5 brews here out of this. It's important that we enjoy as much as possible the coffee that we buy, because coffee is getting more expensive. So yeah. Now it's your time to drop a comment in the section below. Have you ever think about this kind of variable, the paper filter, changing the drainage, also the filtration of the coffee and giving a best result instead of like changing grind size, ratio, water, and I don't know, grinder and other stuff, you know, like try to do crazy stuff when the only thing you need to change is the paper filter. So simple. As always, if you enjoyed the video, give it a like and subscribe if you haven't yet. Next episode, we are going to open another bag of coffee. Again, Nordic roast. Again, Nordic country. And we're going to make sure that we're going to make it delicious, and we will maybe discover more variables. You never know. And with this, I will thank you very much for watching. I will see you in the next episode. And in the meantime, I wish you a wonderful day and delicious coffee. Ciao! This is good. Paper filter. So simple.